Hey guys, what's up? Chris here for BeerGeekNation.com, and guess what? Everybody's favorite time of year, the Sierra Nevada beer came out once again. I believe this is the third year that they've released this set. The first year, it was like, I think it was 24 different beers. Didn't work out so well. I thought that set, while not terrible, wasn't great. Most of the cans, or excuse me, most of the beers were canned or bottled 2 to 3 months prior to that, to me being able to even purchase the set, so didn't work. From what I recall in the second set, I liked more of those, but it was still kind of the same. So here we are, third year. Got to give a big thanks to Jeff over at Breweries Beverage for holding one of these for me. Ran me about 30 bucks for the 12 pack. So I've made the executive decision. I'm not going to review all these beers in one sitting. Instead, I think I'm going to review 4. 2 of them, Jeff from Breskies told me were the best, that he thought were the best. And 2 of them are ones that I want to try just because they sound interesting, and one is a brewery that I think you guys would dig to see, but I'll get to that in a second. So what they did is they did 6 stateside breweries and 6 international breweries, so European breweries. So from left to right here, this is the hoppy Belgian style golden ale brewed with lemon peel, brewed with Duvel. So very cool, but you know, a little stretch out of the box though. Like, why Duvel's brewing a golden ale? Come on, guys. 8%. This was bottled on 4/19. Today is June 10th. I picked this up 2 days ago. It was first available 2 days ago. So these beers are 2 months old at a new release date in retail, which just blows my mind. This is the Dunkelweiss from Eyinger Brewing. Again, tried real hard with this one, didn't you guys? 5.7% alcohol by volume. This one is a Atlantic style vintage ale, English style ale brewed with plums, Fuller's Brewery, so that's cool. 8.5%, again, bottled 4/13. It's now the 10th of June, so 2 months. Raspberry Sundae ale brewed with lactose, cocoa, vanilla, and raspberry. It's from the brewery on Sierra Nevada. 8% alcohol by volume. Bottled 4/21. This is the Camp Out Porter, brewed with vanilla and honey. Garage Project, who I've never even heard of. Overseas collaboration. I'm not sure where they are. New Zealand. So they're from New Zealand. That's cool. What is this one? This is the dry hopped Berliner style Weiss, St. Arnold's Brewing Company. I believe they're out of Texas. 4.2% alcohol by volume. This is the white IPA with yuzu, ale brewed with coriander, nutmeg, and yuzu from Kaiuchi Brewing out of Japan, right? Yeah, Hadachino Nest. Yeah, they're out of Japan. 7%. I bet you this is actually good. They brew some really good beers. And this is the dry hopped barley wine ale, Avery Brewing Company out of Colorado. 9.4% alcohol by volume. So this is probably like Hog Heaven. Isn't Hog Heaven like an American style barley wine that Avery does? I think it's like a hoppy barley wine. So that one should be interesting. But the 4 I'm going to review, this is the West Coast style double IPA from Boneyard Beer, canned 4/26. So this is a newer can. They're from Oregon. Boneyard's from Oregon. Where the hell is the ABV on this thing? 8.3%. Jeff told me this is probably the best one in the set. So I figured, hey, it's number 1, it's a double IPA, so I'm going to try it. But number 2, he said this was the best. So if I'm going to have a good chance to get any positive out of this set, this is what he said. This is probably the one to go to. So I'm going to try that one. This one, he said he really liked this one too, and it's a surprise to me. It's a ginger lager brewed with ginger, cayenne, fermented on oak, and they partnered up with Surly Brewing out of Minnesota. 6.2% alcohol by volume, but he said this one was really good too, and it sounds really interesting as well. He said the cayenne adds a nice little kick there, but so that's cool. This one I wanted to brew because I figured you guys want to see. This is the one, they say East meets West IPA. They brewed this with Treehouse Brewing. 7% alcohol by volume, you know, hazy, unfiltered. So this is the New England style IPA of the set. We'll see. But this is Treehouse beer, so I'm going to review that one. And last but not least, honestly, one of my least favorite breweries is McKellar. But this beer just sounds insane, and I think This could be either real hit or miss. This is the Sierra Nevada brewed with McKellar. This is the Thai style iced tea, ale brewed with lactose, orange peel, black tea, tamarind, and star anise. And they say this is an overseas collaboration, but he actually has a brewery in San Diego now. I believe it's AleSmith's old brewery, so whatever. So yeah, I'm going to review these 4. The rest of these, if you guys really think there's one here, I'm probably going to film a review for all of these, but I'm going to edit it down to just these 4 just to save time and energy and all that stuff. So if there's something here that you guys definitely want to see that you've heard is really awesome, let me know in the comment section below, and I can edit together just a video for that particular beer. So with that said, Sierra Nevada Beer Camp, available now, about 30 bucks retail, 12 different beers. Let me get these 4 into a glass so you guys know what it smells, tastes. Give you the final verdict on the Sierra Nevada Beer Camp. All right, so got the beers poured. I think I'm going to start with the iced tea beer. Again, this is from McKellar, brewed with lactose, orange peel, black tea, tamarind, and star anise. 7.2% alcohol by volume. Wow, I definitely get the star anise. It's that black licorice smell, coriander, or tamarind coming through. Yeah, it's not bad. That black anise is kind of taken over. Not a whole lot of anything else though. It's kind of generic, a little bit of like a generic sweetness to it. What's in this thing? Orange peel? Yeah, I'm getting the orange peel. A little bit of that lactose sweetness coming through. It's not bad. I was hoping for more. It sounded like it would be more than that, but again, it is kind of Sierra Nevada. Doesn't surprise me. So let's go to this is the ginger lager, brewed with ginger, cayenne, fermented on oak with surly. Oh wow, ton of ginger, wow. Yeah, it's not bad. Again, ginger's dominant, but not, it's present, but not dominant. Middle of the mouth, you definitely get the ginger. There's a little bit of cayenne in the back, a little bit of heat in there as well. Not getting too much of the oakiness. Again, it's not bad. Ginger is really what you're getting at. The only thing you're getting out of that. It's fine. All right, so what are we doing here? This is the East meets West IPA from Treehouse. So let's see. I mean, it smells more West Coast than anything. Pine needle, grapefruit. That's not bad. Is it on par with the Treehouse beer? No. This was canned $4.28, so about a month and a half. So again, it's gonna start to drop off, but that's what happens. But it's definitely, you know, a little bit of juiciness, more West Coast than anything, but I guess that's what they were going for. Not terrible. I mean, it's so far the best. Would I call it a Treehouse beer? I mean, no, it's not even close. It's more of a really good Sierra Nevada IPA. So last but not least, we're going to do the West Coast style double IPA from Boneyard out of Oregon. Wow, that's fruity. Pineapple, peach, mango. Yeah, you know, that's okay. I actually prefer the Treehouse one over this one. Citrus, residual sweetness in there, juicy, pineapple, but there's not enough. It's got that Sierra Nevada yeast strain. That's probably the, you know, the Chico SUS05 or whatever it is, that always tends to be in the Sierra Nevada beer flavor profile. I'm getting a lot of that in this. It's hoppy, but it's kind of a generic hoppiness, you know, very West Coasty. Couldn't really put your finger on too much. There's a little bit of sweetness to it, but that's about it. So what can I say? It's about what I expected. The whole set in general, I mean, obviously I haven't tried these, but the 4 I tried, and 2 of them were supposed to be the best. They're okay. The set in general, I'm sure there's some standouts in here. I don't know. I've always been disappointed by these sets, but it is a cool idea. I just don't understand why they can't get their crap together and get them bottled and, you know, canned a little bit sooner than the actual release date. Again, some of these are almost 2 months old, and I was just able to buy this, which is really frustrating. And what's really frustrating, this one I actually like the best, the Treehouse. If I was Sierra Nevada, and I knew Treehouse was known for brewing these crazy Northeast style IPAs, I would go to them and I would say, hey, let's brew Julius and maybe we change a hop edition and call it something else. Like, why wouldn't you do that? Why wouldn't you just brew a Julius or something and just change it up just a little bit so you can call it a different beer? That's what I would do. I mean, maybe I'm cheating through that, but if I were Sierra Nevada and I was brewing with Treehouse, I'd probably do that, you know? I mean, they brewed an IPA, so why not like take that next step and just brew like a Julius or green or whatever. But they didn't. They didn't, and it's not bad. And the sets, I guess it's probably not bad. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below. And again, if any of these you do want to see me review, just let me know, and I will do a video for them. So with that said, folks, remember life's too short. Drink amazing beers. Cheers, guys.